Tension is not the problem. It's the signal asking for a more honest place to go. And this is where we usually say, it's fine, which is interesting because fine can mean anything from I'm okay to my inner committee has called an emergency meeting and someone is already taking notes. Welcome to Everyday Emotional Vocabulary, where we take a word or a phrase and look at a paradigm-shifting, deeper aspect of it. This week's word is tension. And tension gets misunderstood a lot. We often treat tension as it means something has gone wrong. The relationship is wrong, maybe a wrong decision, the moment might just feel wrong, or we're wrong for what we're simply feeling. But tension is not the problem. Tension is the signal that something needs attention before it has to escalate. And that may be the most important part. Before an argument, there's often tension. Before we shut down, there's tension. Before resentment, tension's already there. And before the body is saying absolutely not, there's tension that has been trying to get your attention for a while. And when we don't know what to do with tension, we usually try to manage around it. We minimize it and we say, it's fine. Or we might over-explain it and give someone the whole historical context and background. We can move past it and say, I'll deal with it later. Or we'll try to stay so calm that we become emotionally unavailable. But tension doesn't disappear just because we perform around it. It will get louder. And that's why naming it is so important. Not naming it to blame someone or to win the moment, or naming it so that our inner committee can finally present the argument it's been looping towards since 2 a.m. No, it's naming it so that the signal has somewhere honest to go. And sometimes that can simply sound like something feels heavier here than it needs to, or I think we may be moving faster than we have clarity. Maybe I want to name this before it becomes something bigger, or I'm noticing some hesitation and I think it may be worth listening to. Now that kind of naming can change the direction of a moment because tension escalates when it has to fight to be heard and named. And the truth is, tension can show up in many forms. Sometimes it appears when you have clarity but are not able to move forward, or you know what matters but your actual actions are not matching that. And sometimes it appears when something still functions, but it just doesn't feel true to you anymore. Everything looks fine on the outside, but inside, something knows the cost has changed. And sometimes it appears when effort has just outpaced our rest cycle. We're just exhausted. You can keep going, but something in you knows you should not have to keep going this way. And other times it appears when functioning has replaced connection. You're handling everything, but you don't feel fully present in your own life. That's tension. It's not a failure, though. It's information. And this connects to one of the questions in the Embodied Alignment Assessment, or EAA. And that question is, can you name tension without making it worse? Because this is a real skill. Naming tension without escalating it means you're not using tension as a weapon. You're using it as a signal. and you're allowing what is present to enter the conversation before it has time to become conflict, resentment, shutdown, or overdrive. So this week, ask yourself and then notice, where am I feeling tension that I haven't yet named? And where am I managing around something that may need language? And where can I name what is present without adding blame, drama, or force? Tension is the signal that something needs attention before it has to escalate. Tension does not cause alignment to be lost. Alignment is lost when tension has nowhere honest to go. Hold that thought. And you can take the embodied alignment assessment to explore your own alignment pattern under pressure. And you can read this month's Think and Be Well newsletter, What Life is Already Telling You, as a sample when you register. I'll put both links in the caption, both for the embodied alignment assessment and for newsletter registration. I'm Bryson is there. If you enjoyed this word, join us for more everyday emotional vocabulary that's released new each Monday, or listen in on YouTube at Think Be Well Now at any time.